What's good? It's RFG back at it today. This video is going to be really short. This is just my take on the situation that went on in the past 24 hours regarding the death of David Rockefeller. Now, I want everyone to know that just yesterday I uploaded a picture to Instagram, and it was a picture that stated I was going to be giving a lecture regarding the 13 royal bloodlines of the Bavarian Illuminati. And lo and behold, this morning, I get people sending me messages on Instagram stating that David Rockefeller is now dead. Okay, first and foremost, David Rockefeller was a big member in what we know as the Bavarian Illuminati, but he's not the entire pyramid. Okay, the 13 families are a group of people. You can basically, look at them as a pyramid of power, and David was only a piece of that pyramid. Okay, all of the assets, all of the money that he acquired in his life, all of the fortune that he acquired, it's all going to be given to his kids and his grandkids. And technically speaking, we don't even know if the media is telling us the truth, if he's dead or alive. Okay, straight up, because these people are liars and deceivers. Okay, don't get distracted. Okay, because like I said, this information to me really isn't even all that important. Period. Until we see hundreds of thousands, close to millions of people detaching from this wicked system, okay, and denouncing their U.S. citizenship, turning over their birth certificates and their social security cards, there's no progress being made. Okay, plain and simple. So that's really all I had to say about that situation. Now, I'm gonna touch on this video that I was gonna post today, but I can't touch on it for too long because I have to go to court in the next 30 minutes. So what I'm gonna say is that a lot of people in the so-called conscious community have been spewing out misinformation, okay, because they've been looking things over when they have been stating that Caucasians are not human. Okay, I want everybody to know that normal Caucasians that exist in our society that we see every day, they are human. The only problem is they have a mutated gene. Okay, because ladies and gentlemen, if they weren't human, they wouldn't be able to breed with melanated people. Okay, a Caucasian person with blonde hair and blue eyes can have a baby with a melanated woman and produce a melanated child. You see? So we can't say that they're not human, because they are human. The thing is, they have a mutated recessive gene, okay, and a piece of their nuclear DNA was spliced with Neanderthal DNA. Okay, that being said, that does not denote the fact that their mitochondrial DNA goes back to the original melanated woman, okay, on this planet. Okay, so a lot of people have been overlooking that information. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Caucasians are a whole different species. That's false. That's false. They're 98 to 95% human and only 2 to 5% Neanderthal. Okay, so their human factor outweighs their Neanderthal factor. They can mate and have a baby with a melanated person. They're human. Okay, they just have a mutated nuclear part of their genetic code. Okay, so what I wanted to say is, when we talk about the 13 richest families on the planet, the 13 bloodlines of the Bavarian Illuminati, we're talking about entities that are not human. Okay, we're talking about the quote unquote Caucasians, okay, that are posing as Caucasians, but they're not human. Those are the 13 richest families in the world. Okay, let me explain. This bloodline goes back past Kemet, past Ethiopia, all the way back to Babylon. Okay, that's where this bloodline originates from. And when we just think about this in a broad perspective, we know that there's no way that the individuals in the 13 richest families, there's no way they can be human. There's no way. Because if you do your research and you go back to the ancient empire of Rome, those leaders in ancient Rome, that bloodline and power, they were inbreeding. They were mating with each other. Their family was having incest, okay? The ruling elite in Rome were mating with each other. The ruling elite in Greece were mating with each other. When the Ptolemies came to Egypt, Kemet, and took it over, the Ptolemies were intermingling, you know, and mating with each other. You know what I'm saying? Family was having sex with family to reproduce. And the Ptolemies in ancient Kemet. When we go back to Babylon, when Babylon got taken over, okay? That ruling family in Babylon, you know, like I said before, Nimrod, his family, they were inbreeding. They were having incest. And why were they having incest, ladies and gentlemen? They were having incest not because they wanted to, because they had to. They weren't human. They were not human. It wasn't the fact that they didn't want to breed with the goy. They didn't want to breed with normal humans. No, people. The people in power, the ruling elite in power, did not have sex or reproduce with normal people because, ladies and gentlemen, they are not normal people. They are literally extraterrestrial. Okay? The 13 richest families on this world, in this world, that own the major corporations that control this world, that control the dollar around this world, they're not human. That is why, if you do your research, in every goddamn ancient civilization, the ruling elite practiced incest. Go look it up. You know why? Because they didn't have a goddamn choice. They didn't have a choice, ladies and gentlemen. They did not have a choice, okay? A human cannot walk up to a dog, have sex with a dog, and produce offspring. Can't happen. A human can't walk up to a reptile and mate with it and have offspring with it. Can't happen. Okay? Same thing if we try to reproduce with a shark or a whale. Can't happen. It was the same exact, ladies and gentlemen, it was the same exact thing when we talk about the ancient bloodlines that were ruling throughout the ancient civilizations on this earth. They all practiced incest. All of them. You know why? Because they didn't have a goddamn choice. Extraterrestrial entities cannot mate with normal humans unless there is genetic splicing, artificial splicing that takes place. Period, point blank. You can look it up yourself. Even in today's society, in ancient, in Rome, in Kemet, in Greece, in Babylon, every single ruling class, they all practiced inbreeding because the motherfuckers didn't have a choice. The motherfuckers is not human, okay? Do you really think a human is gonna spray chemtrails? Look at these chemtrails, people, all over Vegas. Okay, you really think that humans are gonna spray chemtrails and destroy other humans and destroy their own planet? Ladies and gentlemen, if this is the ruling elite's planet that they came from, why the fuck are they destroying it? Why would you destroy your home planet, people? It's time to wake up, man. It's time to wake up. Okay? You think they're giving you fake food, they're killing off babies, they're eating babies. You know what I'm saying? These people are behind the sex trafficking, child pornography, child rape in the thousands of kids. And you think these people are human? You think these entities are human? You got to be out your goddamn mind. These motherfuckers is insectilian, draconian, okay, and grays. The incunabula, the individuals living in inner earth who control everything that's going on the surface. Period, point blank. Okay, these entities are not human, killing off all the animals, causing wars and wars and wars, killing innocent children over nothing, over just resources and oil, causing nothing but chaos, pandemonium, division, and murder. That's the only thing that these entities at the top are causing. And you people think that they're human. Something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. And like I said, if you just think about it, for a second, you will know that they're not human. That's why they practiced incest for so damn long. Okay? If you don't believe me, just do your research on the Incunabula. Go look at my older videos on the topic. That's really all I had to say. I'm gonna keep this video really short. Today's my court date. You know, I'm gonna be dropping another video tomorrow regarding giant skeletons of giants that are being found around the world. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG movement and Atlantean movement. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. It's the Chosen One, man. I'm out.